When it comes to Chris Pratt, Zero Dark 30 features one of his greatest performances, but the role had a bigger impact on him than audiences realize. Directed by Kathryn Bigelow, Zero Dark 30 is a gripping true story drama that delves into the decade-long hunt for Osama bin Laden after September 11. The thriller, acclaimed for its realism and stark portrayal of the events leading to bin Laden's capture, offers a blend of dramatization and real-life events. Zero Dark 30 received some backlash for what some believe is a pro-torture stance, and while this is a problematic element of the film, there is no denying its great performances, including Pratt's. Chris Pratt is widely recognized for his movie roles in blockbuster franchises, notably Guardians of the Galaxy and Jurassic World, has shown his acting versatility across various genres, and has become a bankable movie star. However, amidst his career laden with high-grossing films, it's his performance in Zero Dark 30 that remains one of his most personally impactful roles. The film allowed Pratt to explore a character far removed from the comedic and light-hearted characters he's often associated with, such as Andy in Parks and Recreation. Nevertheless, while the Chris Pratt Zero Dark 30 character showcased his range as an actor, it also influenced him in a unique way. Chris Pratt played DevGru operator Justin Lenahan in Zero Dark 30. The Guardians of the Galaxy and Parks and Rec star trained with real Navy SEALs. Chris Pratt in fatigues pointing to his head in Zero Dark 30. In Zero Dark 30, Chris Pratt portrays DevGru operator Justin Lenahan, a character integral to the film's central mission. Lenahan, depicted as a skilled and committed member of the elite Navy SEAL team, plays a crucial role in the operation that ultimately leads to bin Laden's capture. Pratt's portrayal brings a sense of intensity to the character, underlining the dedication and risks faced by military operatives in such high-stakes scenarios. Pratt's commitment to the role extended beyond the screen, as Pratt trained with real Navy SEALs to better understand and embody the essence of his characters, via Men's Journal. This immersive approach not only enhanced the realism of his performance but also allowed Pratt to gain a profound respect and understanding of the military community. His interaction with the SEALs contributed significantly to the depth and authenticity of his portrayal, making his character a memorable part of the Zero Dark 30. Is Justin Lenahan a real person? Chris Pratt's Zero Dark 30 character is fictional. Chris Pratt looks angrily at Jessica Chastain in Zero Dark 30. 2012's Zero Dark 30 is a dramatization of the hunt for Osama bin Laden, the leader of Al-Qaeda. This means that director Kathryn Bigelow's military thriller is based on a true story. However, despite the plot being rooted in reality, Chris Pratt's Justin Lenahan in Zero Dark 30 isn't a real person. In fact, there are multiple elements in the 2012 movie, such as the CIA using torture to extract critical information on bin Laden's location, that aren't real. This is in part due to the fact that specific details around the capture of bin Laden are, of course, closely guarded secrets. However, there are many who theorize that just Lenahan in Zero Dark 30 is loosely based on Robert O'Neill. O'Neill was a Navy SEAL operator between 1996 and 2012. Currently a TV show host and author, O'Neill took part in Operation Neptune Spear, the real mission to capture or kill the Al-Qaeda leader. While it's never been verified, Robert O'Neill has claimed on multiple occasions that he was the agent who fired the shot that killed Osama bin Laden. So, while Justin Lenahan in Zero Dark 30 isn't real, it's entirely possible Chris Pratt's character is based on Robert O'Neill. Chris Pratt's Zero Dark 30 performance inspired him to develop the terminal list. Zero Dark 30 showed how suitable the star is for military roles. Pratt's experience in Zero Dark 30 had a lasting impact, inspiring him to develop the terminal list, and it also marked a turning point in his professional trajectory, leading him to explore new avenues in the entertainment industry. The Amazon Prime Video series is an action thriller that sees Pratt not only taking on the lead role as Lieutenant Commander James Reese, another U.S. Navy SEAL, but also producing the series. However, it's Pratt's work with real-life Navy SEAL Jared Shaw on Zero Dark 30 that led to the actor's passion for the project. Pratt's collaboration with Shaw, whom he met during Zero Dark 30 and who later became an associate producer on the terminal list, was pivotal. Shaw, who also plays Boozer in the Amazon Prime Video series, shares a close bond with Pratt, and their partnership was instrumental in bringing the terminal list to life. Here's Pratt's full quote about Shaw's influence on his career. Via CinemaBlend, Pratt's quote reflects his admiration for the Navy SEAL and Spec Ops community, his fondness for Shaw, and his enthusiasm for the project. The actor's comment encapsulates the synergy between Pratt and Shaw and highlights how after Zero Dark 30, Chris Pratt actively changed his career path. Zero Dark 30 started a trend for Chris Pratt. The movie pushed him from comedy to action. Chris Pratt as Dan Forrester looking around with a gun in the Tomorrow War. Leading to the development of the terminal list wasn't the only way that playing Justin in Zero Dark 30 impacted Chris Pratt's career. Following the release of the 2012 thriller, Pratt found himself increasingly cast as characters with military backgrounds. This was a huge shift from his earlier career, in which he was mostly known for comedy thanks to movies like 2009's Bride Wars, Jennifer's Body the same year, and 2011's Moneyball, and, of course, his breakout role as Andy Dwyer in the 2009 to 2015 show Parks and Recreation. Of course, Pratt hasn't completely walked away from his roots in comedy movies. He voiced both Emmett in 2014's The Lego Movie, Barley Lightfoot in 2020's Onward, and Mario in the 2023 The Super Mario Bros. Movie. However, when it comes to his live-action roles, he's definitely found a niche for playing military characters in action movies. Alongside the terminal list, some of Pratt's biggest projects since Zero Dark 30 include playing Owen in the Jurassic World movies, Dan Forseter in 2021's The Tomorrow War, Grant Cutler in gritty 2019 western The Kid, and Star-Lord in the Guardians of the Galaxy trilogy. All of these roles have echoes of Justin Lenihan in Zero Dark 30. Chris Pratt is far from typecast, but it's clear that appearing in the 2012 thriller opened up an entirely new avenue of roles for him, ones that his earlier appearances playing characters like Andy Dwyer in Parks and Recreation never hinted at.